Dumelang molweni sanbonani libitso la ka ke Setjhaba Gqeba ke thabile haholo ho kgutla as your host of the 20th season ya Motswako. 20 seasons ya di conversations re dula fatshe re ahana le basadi ba South Africa. This season promises to be more progressive, empowering and entertaining than ever before. Bosiung bona ke thabetse ho dula fatshe le di industry sister tsa ka. Batho ba bangata ha ba tsebe hore ho fihla mo le mponang TV ke qadile ke le radio presenter. Basadi ba re tjhaketseng tonight ke basadi ba buletseng motho a tshwanang le Namamati. They've been game changers in the radio industry altogether. We are talking Black Radio Matters tonight. Ine ile ka 1923 ha broadcast ya pele ya radio ine utlwahala Johannesburg, but only on the 1st of June 1960 did we see the advent of Radio Bantu. Radio has played a pivotal role in the evolution of the black voice. It has seen us through a painful history and has ushered us into our democracy, remaining a powerful tool of empowerment and representation.
Breakfast show ke Tswasa of Lesedi girl ke usela khazang remove hlela horeng ya borobong ka jenolena re ditswere o ska baleka wa fetwa mamedihle tshebeletsong ena ya molelwa
Bosiung bona topic ya rona ho Motswako ke Black Radio Matters ke dula fatshe le basadi ba loreng they paved the way in the industry. Our first guest ke mosadi o loreng ha re bua ka radio nna ke feel like she needs absolutely no introduction. How ya qwaqwa ba motseba ele sipati siyoke mare lona le motseba ele Tswasa. Tswasa ra amela Motswako, welcome to the show.
Setjhaba ke a lebohle wa tsamona tlang ho dula sofa ka re ke a hao.
You've earned your stripes. Ube comfortable lo ntshedi o batla lo di. Radio is this beautiful medium and ke bua ka excitement because Lina I've been on the medium. O qadile kae?
Bona radio ne ke itsamela strateng ka bitswa ke Tshidiso Masulana re ntse re tsa qoqo community radio tlo re joina mane ka rena le vibe
jwalo fela
ka re ha ke fihla ke le finance manager ne ke sa tsebe anything about being on air. I had no idea what I was doing mara fela ne ke le sebedi so kaya. And then we went for training, got Classic FM to be trained on sustainability, running a community radio station. That was the first time ke bona studio ka hare, hona hantle radio studio ke ntwe. And then before we went on air, because license ke hopola in SABC, but Qwaqwa Radio went on air the following year. It was year 2000, around April. Lesedi had auditions, kalo audition ka 1999.
Markana kono su qadile.
Ne ke so be on air, ne ke santsa ke le manager. So ka auditiona, ka iketsa stratla, ka ntike stratla se ba se batla.
Wow.
Maria. And that's how I got into radio, because I think, you know, how can if you have the courage to sometimes make a fool of yourself, you actually break down the stereotypes and you become just what they're looking for.
20 years. 20 years. We go lo jwang.
Man ke leboha mohau ke mohau wa modimo fela ha ho bonolo hore o tsamaye leeto na go etelele ha kana fela ho bua nnete ke utlwile ha se ke fitla ho 20 hore ke 20
utlwiswa ke eng
ke utlwiswa ke ha se ke bala he ba se hlele nako hobane selemo se seng le se seng se tla le diphephetso tsa tsona le ho thahasella ho fihlella dintho tse ntjha tse itseng. So because you're forever running forever o hahamalla ho hotsha o batla ho roba record ena o batla ho theha record ntjha how we feel ho fihlela so le ho yona re man
I've done this
se le nakonyana.
So ke thabela taba re khona bua ka radio ra thaba wa bona we both light up about the medium but hona le di downfall. Yes. And as people baling in the industry re ka shebana ga dumelana hore as a black female ke nana re lwantshana le nthwena ya race rona be re tlo jega re lwantshana le nthwena ya being female ho ba mosadi in this male dominated industry. And then now I've been on the receiving end ya tsona ntho tse tshwanang le tseo. I even to some point ka batla nka a 2-year break ke itjwetsa hore ke na le trauma. 20 years ke tsona ntho tse o kopane le tsona in the journey.
Morato wa ka ha ne ba mpotsa hore hobaneng Lesedi ntho engwe ene ke batla ho tlo etsa ko ho bontsha ngwanana ya dutse mahae makeneng ya dutse meqheleng hore mamela bothabothe mo tabatabelo ya hao le ha o dutse mo ntlong ya mobu o ka kgona o le motho wa mosadi hore o ithehele o iketsetse sebaka mona ho radio. Etsa bonnete ba hore o kenya mask ya hao ka nako tsohle, etsa bonnete ba hore o dula o ntse o hatlela matsoho kgafetsa hore re tle re sireletsane, ke itshireletse o ntshireletse re sireletsane. So for me, I've always felt hore I'm championing this thing. Ke tshwanela hore ke jare joko ena ya hore basadi re kenelle. O bua nnete ha hore ho thata. Fela ke leboha Modimo ka hore di gender tse pedi banna le basadi re tshwanela re sebetse mmoho. Ha re qale ka hore ke hiruwe ke motho wa monna hore ke kene radio. Ha re qale ka hore hape hore ke be mosadi wa pele wa ho fuwa afternoon drive radio stationing ya PBS. Ho la tshwanela hore a nke risk ya hore a mpehe mono a emelane le ho hlaselwa ke banna ba bang ba reng jwale hore bolaisa ka ngwanenwa mona wa re rasetsa. Yet I mamella ho fihlela ba be ba tlwaela hore le basadi ba khona ho etsa mosebetsi o re o etsang. Hore hona leetong lona leno le sedi hape le nketse anchor ya breakfast show. O tla hlo utlwisise hore ho a hlokahala hore di-gender tsena tse pedi di sebetse mmoho. Re ngotse nalane e ntjha. Banana hana jwale le bona ba batla ho ipona ba le di drive time show, ba batla ho ipona ba etsa di-show tse ding tse leng hore ne di tsejwa e le di-show tsa banna before.
How did we get Black Radio Matters? The voice ya motho a motsho on radio. Wena responsibility ha o fila ele eng?
Ha re qale ka hore ke hasa ka Sesotho, ke tshwanela ke tseke
o tlamelo mfedi lessons tsa
sebaka sa Sesotho Afrika borong e ntjha kontinenteng ya Afrika le lefatsheng. Ya bobedi re tshwanela hore dipale tsa rona re le batho ba batsho re di utlwe ka puo tsa rona re le batho ba batsho. Ke dumela hore ke boikarabelo ba moloko ona wa ha jwale ho tswellisa pele ntwa e lwaneng ke baholo ba rona hore dipale tsa rona le sereleng sona se se ke sa nyamela hobane le rona re sa jare boikarabelo ba ho etsa bonnete ba re etsa dintho tse se bolokang.
Wa tsa ha ke nana ka 20 years le wena ha o dutse mona o tsebahala wa tjho hore Tswasa pays the bills. I get it's a Euro brand, but motho ka se thabe ha ile hore ha o sebedisitse that influence, how sebedisi that experience, how sebedisi the platform, the millions of listeners ba umamelang to do good. And I know you're involved in communities, you're involved with uplifting the youth, you're involved with so many things that have meaning. A ko re jwetse ka some of the projects tse leng hore o sebedisa radio ho di drive.
Bona ke ile ka tshwanela hore ke the Tswasa Foundation. Ha se ntwe ke rasang haholo ka yona hobane ke rate mosebetsi o ipuelle. Ke re sebetsa mmoho le the Stella School of Integrity. Ke mo re chorisang bana batjha ba pakeng tsa lemo tse 16 le 26. Re ba thusang hore ba kopanye bophelo ba bona ba sekolo le ba semoya. Ke mo Kriste eno ana ha isale jwale. Re ba ruta le hore na motho a tla kgethe makala mosebetsi ka tsela efeng. We mentor them for about 42 weeks a year and then ebe ba graduate at the end of the year. So far, we produce batho ba nang le di-masters, batho ba nang le di-PhD, batho ba nang le so it's just a wonderful project to be a part of. Ntle le mono ke a kgola motho a ka ipotsa ke le ka tshwana ke khutlele sekolong hobane o batla o theha di-foundation tsena o batla o theha di-business di be sustainable. Hana jwale tjena ntse ke le busy ke ithutela lengolo le itseng hore le nna ke itjhorise. So ha se taba fela ya hore o be sealemoyeng le hore ha o tla sealemoyeng o fe batho ditaba tse leng hore di tla ba hlabolla wena o le motho o tshwanela o nno intshetse pele.
So what happens for Tswasa post everything that is happening?
Bona ke a gola ke tla ba lecturer kae le nna nke ba tshware ka class hobane ke dumela ntho ke tshwanelang e ke tla etsa le ha se motho o so fitile dilemong tsa o sebetsa radio ke tshwanetse bentse ke bua jwale ke tla ba moruti kapa ke tla
mo go ne le thoya moruti wa tsona a ke ba bua
ke le tshware ka lentswe
o ka re tshwara
ke kena tabeng tse thata moruti wa ka setjhaba
moruti Tswasa re ke a bona ra o leboha o dutse fatshe le rona. You are incredible. Ke kopa o continue etsa ntho ntse o etsa. You are doing amazingly well. Ke thabile o dula fatshe lwana ka jeno lena.
Setjhaba wa setjhaba ke a leboha.
Le ikutlwetse he ha re khutla he re tlo dula le basadi ba bang hape ba iloreng they played a massive role in passing the baton, lifting other women and paying it forward. Re tlo dula le batho ba tswang Ukhozi FM so Sizulu se ya tswa ha re khutla papatsong. Black Radio Matters. Ke tla le bona ha re khutla.
I'm using this platform to address these issues, and I will make sure ngiyabuyela back to a community and sit down with them, mingle with them, listen to them. If when I'm at gatherings, if you've got time, be there. FM Ukhozi ke olumaphiko phiko ntambama sisonke drive sihleli ke nawe ngalesi sikhathi.
Hona jwale ke dutse le motho o mong o iloreng le yena o pavile tsela ya hae in the radio industry le motseba as Nonhlanhla Buthelezi, but rona bona re tlo bitsa Mroza. Mroza, re a amohela Motswako. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ngiyaphila ngijabule kanjani?
Awusemuhle.
Nami ngibona wena.
Uyabona lento bathi i-radio. Une face for radio wena ayikho nje face for radio.
Oh, ngine face ya everything.
Face ya everything.
Okay.
Face ya TV.
Thank you so much.
How has your journey been like in the radio industry?
I started my radio journey from a community radio station. Actually, I started from Love Life. I was a groundbreaker from Love Life, where you volunteer as a young person. You have maybe a one month radio broadcasting, and you have a one license so that you can be able to connect with your communities, preaching a positive lifestyle. And then I said to myself, no, I love this thing. Why can't I start a conversation with other people who are on radio and say, hey, I want to come there. And then they said to me, you know what, you better go to community radio stations and be able to train yourself there. And it was difficult even then, and up until as young people from Kingindlovu and Eshowe, we started our own community radio station. It's here even now, and other young people are there. And then we started the community radio station. While I was on that radio station, I was doing the drive time show.
On the Gule community?
Yes, on the community radio station. I was the marketing manager. I was doing everything, yes, because, community radio station, Ukhozi FM said, no, we want this girl. And then I joined them.
Inkulu, Ukhozi, the reach that you guys have, I mean, second in the world, biggest station in Africa, 7.5+ million listeners. Irresponsibility enkulu le.
I really thank God because I started doing 12 to 5. The midnight. Yeah, I was doing that, and I will be a standby for my radio presenters, the legends. Yeah, they say, hey, Mroza, hey, be there, And then, I'm learning a lot. I'm gaining more information and more confidence. After that, they said, no, you belong to 3 to 6, and I'm doing it with Motswako right now.
Motswako igama lami ke Mroza wangempela Mroza Buthelezi usuke khona ke la uhlengiwe wakambatha njengo producer wohlelo.
I want to bring in a veteran of note.
Yeah.
Lady D. Hi. Unjani?
Ngiyaphila njani wena?
Hayi ngiyaphila nami ngikhuluma isiZulu namhlanje. Yes. Lady D, when we speak about a veteran and someone who has literally paved the way for so many young women abafuna ukungena ku this industry, we can't speak of Radio Bantu without mentioning your name. When you joined the time, it was still Radio Zulu.
Yes, definitely. It was still Radio Zulu until God decided to know, man, abanye abantu who speak other languages, they feel left out. Let's not say Radio Zulu. It was not only us, all the ALS stations. Let's rename the stations. I was one of the committee members when we renamed the station.
And I know when you started out, you were Sister Mildred. Ukipa advice about family planning. Your journey has been incredible. What would you want to say to a young black woman who is perhaps from a disadvantaged community, radio, but what would you say to that young woman out there?
I'm so happy to hear that you know exactly story Sami. One of the advice I give them, being nurse, it all came about because mom had nothing else to do. Much as university, I ran with it, ngangena khona ngoba kuthiwa umuntu wesifazane akakwazi ukukhuluma namadoda, i-family planning bayi-rejecta obaba. Ngasuka eclinic la ngiyi-consistent ngayo Ukhozini, kwathiwa lona she can speak to abantu besilisa, uyayazi culture just like Mroza does. Mroza uyakhombisa ukuthi background yakhe isuka from humble beginnings, where culture we understand that njengoba it counts.
The topic today is Black Radio Matters. So we know Uguti Radio is something that has been around for iskhathi esiningi, but why is it important Uguti wena, as a black female, ubenele position, what responsibility do you feel as a black woman on radio?
As a black woman, you understand our communities, our challenges akhona, izinto ezi inequality, unemployment, maybe domestic abuse, maybe you've been there also. So many things nje esihlangabezana nazo, ama skills asinawo lokya, and then you create content, and then you say, okay, I'm using this platform to address these issues, and I will make sure back to a community and sit down with them, mingle with them, listen to them. If when I'm at gatherings, if you've got time, be there. Listen to them, how they speak, how, challenges that they are facing, and then you come back and say, let's represent this thing. Like Lady D, unama shillers on Thursday. Ama shillers, ama domestic workers. There is an audience that listens to Ukhozi, that works a huge number of young women and older women abalalela Ukhozi ngaleso sikhathi, but they've got a lot of issues, and the government is also listening. As a radio presenter, ukhuluma, I understand that, these are the challenges, these are the challenges that we need to face on and break lama challenges ababhekene now. Ema taxi, ema renkeni, if ngithi sohlangana ema renkeni, one of my feature was sohlangana ema renkeni. I was trying to, to call our brother, no baba, uguti. Are there any issues that you guys have that you want to speak about? And also, Ukhozi FM is giving us a level platform, yoguchi be a personality, understander that listens to your audience. Yeah.
I love it. And you've grown alongside Lady D. It's beautiful to see black women in radio collaborate, support each other. So thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lady D.
Thank you, Stava.
Okay, thank you, Mroza. Okay. This has been absolutely enlightening. This journey at radio, the likes of Lady D, who joined it. Radio Zulu. Now we're taking things forward with a woman who's moving into the next phase of radio. Topic ya rona ke Black Radio Matters. Hey motho aska se bua seZulu. Re bua le those queens tsa Ukhozi FM. If you're on radio, I can tell you one thing. Motho o iloreng o on the microphone, wali entertainer, una le personality. A lot of the times there's an engine behind this individual and personality, and I've got just the person to sit down and talk to us through this. Program manager and producer Denise Rapitsirao Amohelo Motswako, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So the ladies in the previous segments are on-air personalities. And I think as a listener of radio, you know? So when you're the engine, tell us all about this.
So engine So we're looking at your technical producers, we're looking at your content producers, we're looking at your newsroom. It's made up of all that, and social media as well. Yes. So radio takes a long time.
When did it start for Denise? Although radio the personalities, you'd have to from a different dimension to be able to say, yes, I love it, but I understand that I don't want to be a personality. I want to be behind the scenes. When did that journey begin for you?
I think that journey began for me in varsity. So I was studying law at Wits, but we had campus radio as well. And so while I was on campus radio, I was on air and working in community radios as well. It gives you the possibility or offer lots of options. So went on to community radio for Radio Today and was on air as well. But I think for me, it was the nerves that happened when I was on air.
It's a lot, ne?
Yeah, and I preferred just being behind the scenes and being the thinker.
It's the most honest answer I've heard. Kori, you tried to be on the microphone. And I thought those nerves didn't.
Yeah, those nerves got me. And I think some people are just better planners and they're more coordinated and would rather think than be on air. It's not for everyone, but it's also a rewarding career as well.
How important is it as Mosadi wa Motho wa Motsho to be part of this medium and to assist in telling our stories as Black people, particularly Black women?
It's very important because when I came into the industry, the radio station where I started was very predominantly white and predominantly male. And it was important to see Black females on air and off air. And were always very tough on me because radio is not easy, and it's not easy on Black females, especially Black females.
Ki radio, we are here now, but dintho di a change. Ki di podcast, ki di online station.
Yeah.
It's coming in so many different forms. Limifuta.
Yeah.
What does the future of radio look like?
The future of radio is different. We can't always be listening to radio. So podcasts are now coming in as a new alternative for everyone. And when I do let's go high podcasting. It's your own form of radio. So it's no longer it's changing completely. The future of radio is no longer the traditional sense.
Like hudula
umamele radio, umamele story radio, oditaba. But why gets it?
What does this mean? Is it dying down? Like...
It's not dying. I think it's evolving. I think it is becoming more accessible. That's what I love about South African radio, is the fact that we still have traditional means. We remember Lady D and we still have Tswasa. And it's not, that part is not dying down, thank God. But a lot of the time I see it evolving.
I think our first two segments reduce the on-air personality, so it's great to sit down with someone who makes a part here, this engine ranang ntwena eribitsang radio. Who I enjoyed topic ya kajeno, Black Radio Matters. If you miss it out, o kana wa ya ho social media wa sheba hashtag ya rona Motswako 20. Nna le wena re tla kopana next week. You matter. Your skin color matters. Your heritage matters. Your language and expression matters. Your story matters. You matter. Kopana le rona ha Motswako o tswela pele ka di Wednesdays ho the Monate Breakfast Show on Lesedi FM o re tshware hape ho Jabulu Jule on Ukhozi FM ka di Thursdays.